All right, everybody, you gorgeous grasshoppers. Here we have, I know this may look like a male model that we have on the screen with us. It's not. This is Todd Horgan, fantastic individual, does a lot of stuff. His primary job, he works in the police department in the city of White Plains up in Westchester County. What's your, are you a sergeant or what's your?
Yeah, I'm sergeant up here.
Sergeant. How does that go? What's the order of like sergeants at the top or what?
No, sergeant's just the first line supervisor. So above sergeants are lieutenants, captains, chiefs.
Okay, very good. How long have you been with the fire department in White Plains?
The police department. Come on, don't say that there.
Yeah,
Come on, Tommy. We don't. That's the enemy.
I'm sorry. We will get to why we have Todd on.
Yeah, I've been in White Plains for 10 years now.
Okay, good. And you were a police officer someplace else before that?
Yeah, I used to work for the feds prior to that for 10 years. So I'm completing my 20, but not able to retire just yet.
Okay, very good. All right, we won't get into politics. That's
No.
going on. So Todd is with us. I met Todd a couple years ago, actually, at the Ronald McDonald House event at Chelsea Piers. They call it the Skate with the Greats with the Rangers. He was kind enough to invite me to attend. They have a Battle of the Badges every year. The White Plains Fire Department against the White Plains Police Department to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House up in Hudson Valley, correct? Is that?
Yeah, the Greater Hudson Valley.
Right. So again, there's several locations for Ronald McDonald House. There's one in the city that we work with if that bigger event. And then Todd does a fantastic job. He's a busy man. You got a lot of things going on. You got your work. I know you're busy with your son's hockey and your family and everything.
Coach, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, definitely. Here's a fantastic human being here. Deb follows us all the time. She lives out in the Midwest. We call her secret agent. She works. She's a spy. Hold on here. We got the enemy jumping on here.
Oh, Scotty coming on.
We're live, Scotty.
So there he is. We can't talk about him anymore.
All right. So we'll set the stage here a little bit again. So again, it's the Battle of the Badges every year. What's the date again, Todd?
April 11th this year, 6 p.m. Rye Playland.
So the White Plains Police against the White Plains Fire Department. Scott, great to meet you. Did you play in last year's game?
I did, yes, sir.
Okay. That was a game that I coached and won. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
And that was okay. Just to get the record straight here. So that was the first time the police department won when I coached. Is that correct?
I believe so. I've only been on the job 5 years now, so good tactics, though. Good tactics.
I know. I'm like that when I coach kids all the time. I say, if they win, it's great coaching. If they lose, it's the players are bad. It's the parents' fault, right? So
yeah.
Scotty, great to have you. Nice to meet you.
You as well, sir.
And so you're obviously on the fire department. How long have you been in the fire department in White Plains?
5 years and my 6 now.
Very cool. So just my father was a firefighter. We had a farm up in Canada, right outside of Toronto, town Brampton. He was a volunteer. He then sold the farm and became a full-time firefighter.
Nice.
So he probably is rolling over in his grave. I got to think. Yeah. I was coaching the police department against the firemen. What was that? What was I thinking about?
Yeah, right. Unbelievable. He definitely is for sure.
It's funny. I go to these events sometimes and they go, it's going to be fun. You guys are into it last year too. It was a good game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's always a good game. It's a great partnership, great game.
Yeah. Okay. Todd, the date again is what?
April 11th, Saturday. Yep.
At Rye Playland.
Rye Playland.
Good. 6:00.
Yep.
And now tickets are available at the door.
Yep. Tickets available at the door. We'll have some merch for sale there. We'll have some silent auction stuff. It's fun. It's a very family friendly event.
Yep.
Unlike some of the other big ones, like the FDNY, NYPD, where it's kind of a real heated battle.
Yeah. Didn't they have to tell them to kind of tone it down a little bit? They got a little nasty.
Yeah. They've had a few bench clearing brawls. We haven't gotten to that point just yet.
Yeah. Although I'll tell you, it got pretty. The competition was good. Like I think
it was.
I think I said to the guys, I say, "You want to win, right?" And they said, "Yes, let's win." So I started coaching. I was getting fired up. I had the full sweat a little bit. Yeah. Scott, where's home for you? Where do you live?
I live in Westchester, New York. Actually, not far from Todd. I'm in Yorktown, New York.
Okay, very cool. Is that home for you? Is that where you're from originally?
No, I'm from outside the Boston area originally. My wife's from down this way, so I moved down about 12 years ago now.
Oh. I wonder if I met your wife. Did you have kids there too last year? Were they get kids and everything?
Yeah, I have 2 little ones. They were there, and a whole bunch of family. There's like 30 or 40 of the family that came down.
Okay.
My wife's old school Italian, huge family. I come from a small like Polish family, so
Oh,
yeah.
Would they have been wearing Boston Bruins stuff last year?
They probably were. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Rapid
remember.
Fire, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I was giving them a hard time. Like, what the heck are you doing here wearing Boston stuff?
Yeah, that's my crowd.
Very cool. Very cool. And Todd, where are you from here originally? This area?
Yeah, I was born and raised up in northern Westchester, right along the Hudson River.
Very good. Very cool. Again, so I'm sorry, Todd. This off. I want to keep repeating this date. Make sure people have it. April 11th.
April 11th
at 6:00 at Rye Playland. Now, can people go online to buy tickets too, or is it better to buy tickets at the event?
Scotty?
Yeah,
I'd say
actually only
probably
tickets at the door.
Okay.
We did try that in years past, but we found that it was just easier to keep everything at the door and kind of promote it that way. It made it easier operational wise.
Perfect. And I will be there. I think we're gonna have Colton O there as well. Todd, is that correct?
We were asking him. He said that he'd be showing up with you. So working on a couple others possibly showing up. If anybody knows anybody.
Good. Yeah,
maybe
we're
any
available.
former Rangers.
Yeah, and we're available to sign autographs and take pictures and all that kind of stuff. So it is a fun
Awesome.
event. So the game starts at 6. We'll be there early to hang out and have fun. Yeah, it's a fun crew.
Yeah.
Let's be serious now. Is there any beers flowing around before the game in the locker room?
I mean, you got to carb up, right? Before you get on the ice. We're gonna have Scotty. Can we unveil the surprise that you worked on last Wednesday?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah. So one of our big supporters, Mike Chiltern, owns Wolf and Warrior Brewing Company right here in White Plains.
Okay.
And he brewed a Battle of the Badges IPA last year for us, and we're gonna have that again on tap there and for sale in cans.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Nice. Okay. And if
So like Sully said with Team USA, they're milk drinkers and they're whiskey drinkers.
yeah,
We're the beer drinkers.
this is definitely a beer drinking crew. I think I watched in the locker room. It's been a while for me, so I watched in the locker room last year. The beers were flowing. I go, oh yeah, this is a good crew.
Yeah.
And Scott, were you a firefighter someplace else before you got into White Plains? Or?
I wasn't. I was in the corporate and education world before this, and then I come from a military family, and when I came down, I lived with a few buddies that were police officers. So I just started taking all the FD and PD tests down here, and luckily enough, got on the White Plains job, and the rest is history.
Okay, a little trivia for you guys. So we got the what's the name? Delfino Park, where the rink is at White Plains. Okay.
Yes.
So there used to be the Mayor Delfino, but do you know who the actual Delfino Park is named after? Little trivia.
City employees, we probably should, but
it was named after his
it's
brother.
not Tom.
It was named after his brother. I got to know the mayor, so he told me, and this is terrible. It's an awful story, but it's kind of funny. It's years ago. So the brother died. He dropped a bowling ball on his foot and he got some infection and died from. It's not funny, but it's a
weird way to go.
It's a weird way to go.
That's how Bob Marley went too. Bob Marley got stepped on in a soccer game and got an infection through his toe, and same thing. It sounds like.
So you know what? I didn't intend to, but I realized you're good public employees, because here I was making this smart ass comment about how the guy died, and you guys didn't smile or anything. It was like, you're smart. You're smart. You didn't get sucked into all my stupidity. That's good. All right, good job. And how many guys you got playing on both teams? There's like at least 20 guys in both teams, right?
We got 15 and a goalie.
Yeah, I think we're heavy. I think we're a little heavy with 18 or so. Our fourth liners, which I'll probably be on, are kind of just, fill-ins just to rest the good guys.
Right. And Scott, you had one young kid in the team last year that was like NHL material. Who's that? He was flying around there.
Yeah, Danny Broadway. He played at Cortland. He's been on the job a few years now. He's a good player. Yeah.
So when we really got into it, we were coaching. Okay, I had to try to devise a way to get him stopped, right? Because he was dominating out there, and we eventually did it. So that's fun.
He's shifty.
Yeah. So good cut. So this event, has it always been to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House?
It has.
As far as we've been involved in.
Yeah. It's been not forever. The game's been going on about 30 years.
Oh.
About a little over what, Todd? 20 or 22 of those years have been with Ronald McDonald House. And so it's been a very long-lasting partnership for sure.
Right, very cool.
Yeah, I think the first game I played in was 2018 or 19, I believe.
Right.
And then we had a 2-year hiatus with COVID.
Yeah, that's why my first year. Yeah.
COVID hit 2020 March. We were supposed to have the game. I want to say it was March 31st. And it was a last minute cancellation, which was a little unfortunate.
Do you get the one in the city we attend? They bring in a family that's actually stayed at the Ronald McDonald House. Do you guys do that? Do you guys have somebody there as well?
We do. We're waiting on the unveiling of the name. I know Ronald McDonald House has the family, and they're doing all the write-up stuff now. We should have that family's name here, shortly.
That's pretty cool, right? Because you know the cause, but when you have a family there that's actually gone through it, really puts like a face on it, right? Like really shows you how important it is. So.
Yeah, 100%. And we let the kid usually drops the first puck too, out on the ice. A nice photo op.
Hold on, I thought I was doing that. The kid
you gotta stand. Listen, the kid comes before you, Tom. Come on.
Oh God.
This isn't all about you,
The world's not all about me.
No, it's not.
Oh, jeez. I've been going on all this time. I've been thinking it's all about me all the time.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, personally too, the Ronald McDonald House kind of hits home with me too. My daughter was born 7 weeks premature back in 2016, and she stayed at Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital up in Valhalla. And Ronald McDonald House is actually on the same campus. It's right across the parking lot. And when she was up there, they offered a room for my family and to stay there. And I said, you know what? It's nice. It's a nice opportunity. However, I live 15 miles away. Right. There's a lot of other families that have kids there that are from Boston, are flown in from Minnesota. Yeah. Right. So I said, take that room and give it to the people that actually need it. So, and now my daughter's 10 years old and she's one of the biggest fans at the game. So making signs and wearing jerseys.
Very good. Her health is good. Yep. Everything's fine with her health wise.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's a little pip right now. Yep.
And then you got another son playing hockey as well, right?
Yeah, 13-year-old playing for the White Plains Plainsmen, and I coach down there too. So spend a lot of time at Eversole.
So Scott, just at the Ronald McDonald House event in the city, a couple weeks ago, Todd brought his son, and his poor son was like mortified because all his father did was brag about him the whole time. I do give his son credit though. He was like, "Okay, Dad."
Hey, proud dad, dad.
He's got a 72 goal season. I mean,
is that right?
You got to brag about that.
Absolutely. No, I joke around with it, but I love it. I've coached for a few years, and you're coaching. You coach at all, Scott? Do you coach any kids?
My kids are little. I will be starting up next year, both hockey and lacrosse. So I'm going to help out my daughter and my son. All right.
So the biggest piece of advice that I learned is that parents can be a total pain in the ass, right? But what I learned was they love their kids. And it's like once I think you get that through your head, that they just all they see is what's right for their son. Not all of them, but most of them are like, it makes sense. They love their kids. So once you get that through your head, you realize, all right, now you know where they're coming from.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
How old are your kids, Scott?
Lydia will be 7 this year. Connor will be 4 in August.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, they're just getting going. Lydia's actually doing that Junior Rangers program that the Rangers partner with Northwell. So it's a fun program, great for hockey. I mean, I know every team is doing it. It's definitely helping the game big time. So it's great to see. It's great to see.
Yeah. It's great. It's fun stuff to go to, as you guys know, too. When the kids first start off and they're really nervous, they doubt themselves they can do it. And then, 15 minutes later, they're dying, laughing, having fun, right? I think it's a great life lesson, too, like teaching them that, you start off not being able to do it. And then you realize, you can do it. So I think that.
Yeah, my son started up on the juniors, learned to skate. We're closer to Bear Mountain. So this was a 32-degree day, pouring rain. And he's out there for the first time looking like Bambi on the ice and came off crying. His feet were cold. And I go, all right, I guess that's his hockey career. And then the following week, he came home from school and he said, we're going hockey tonight, right? And I'm like, he's back.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it hasn't stopped since.
Very cool. Again, we've got Todd Horgan from the White Plains Police Department. Scott Kukas is correct pronunciation, Scott?
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
From the White Plains Fire Department. April 11th at Rye Playland at 6 o'clock. They have the Battle of the Badges, which I will be coaching one team for sure. And I think we'll have Colton Orr there coaching the other team. Scott, I'm a little bit conflicted here now. So last year I coached the police department. We won the game. But now thinking back, my father being a firefighter, like, should I be like jumping ship, you think, or what?
Hey, I mean, we would like to get our licks back. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get one on. You got to tie it up,
Very good.
1-1.
Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, so I can look at it because it is all about me. So I'm sharing the wealth. I'm sharing the wealth, right? Is what I'm doing.
Yes.
Right. All right. Okay. Got a little negotiation there. Perfect. Again, one more time, April 11th, Rye Playland, 6 o'clock, Battle of the Badges. You can, there's all kinds of fun events, chuck a puck and everything going. Like Todd said earlier, it was a fun family event. Even if you had no connection to the fire department or White Plains or police department, whatever, just a fun event to go to and have fun watching hockey. Good hockey too. You guys, it was a good game.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, decent. The fire department's lucky since they only work once a week. They see I got that in there, and they only have 1 day of work a week, so they can practice together.
So it is, right? So they just work. Yeah. So then they can. Their conditioning should be better then, right, Todd? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm not one to speak about conditioning, but sure.
Well, but with the police department, you just sit around and eat donuts all the time too. Isn't that what it is?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you, Todd. So, I get on YouTube and all that stuff, and they've got all the videos, the First Amendment auditors, where they always try to catch the police department not like violating all the rights. You ever seen that stuff?
Did you find me? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm looking for you. Are you in there?
I'm in there. Yeah, I'm in there.
Are you really?
Yeah. Yep.
Really? So somebody's you've been out on a crime scene or something, and they've come by and started videoing you?
So there was a gentleman that was going around to government buildings in White Plains, just filming. And actually, I have a good rapport with him because I told him you're free to film.
Right.
There's nothing we can stop you from doing. So, as long as they just don't block pedestrian traffic on the sidewalk or impede anybody, So when I walked away, he actually gave me a shout out.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Because usually they're trying to stir the pot too.
Oh yeah. It's part of the game though. They're just trying to get you to say something on video that they can, blast and make it go viral.
Yeah. Scott, what's your title? Are you a captain or what are you with the fire department?
Nope, just a firefighter. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the goal to move up in the ranks? I mean, obviously you want to move up, correct?
Yeah, I haven't decided yet. I love being a firefighter. I think, as my career goes, that's something I would like to do. I do like to coach and help people and all the probies coming on. It's fun to, share what I've learned, even though I've only been on for a few years. So I do like that aspect of the job, but I do love being a firefighter.
Yeah, you really do. My father was the same way. He loved it. It was the old days. You'd have all the guys coming over to the house, and he became a chief. And I'll never forget, man, it was the old days too, right? So it was out in the farm, it was snowing, they all had their snowmobiles. Now, I'm not condoning this in any ways, but it was the old school guys. The beers were flowing pretty good, I'll tell you. They had some fun times.
Yeah, I wish those days were back. I hear all those stories. Those would be fun.
It was horseshoes was a big thing. That all kinds of tournaments they'd go to, horseshoe tournaments and tug of wars. The fire department. It was a really I'm sure both of you guys. It's a really family atmosphere. Like the guys bonded together in it.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, both jobs for sure. Even both teams, most of the guys grew up together, have been playing hockey together all their life. So a lot of the guys, it's like a lot of friendship and family is actually intertwined as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell it was a really family atmosphere. Like like you said, like your whole family was there from Boston and all that stuff. So
cool. It's a good, like I said, it's a good rivalry too. We, and we all get, we might get physical out on the ice, might, get a little chippy, but we all gather after the game and drink beers together, same spot. So
I think that is the one common denominator about hockey. You could go on the ice and try to kill each other, but after the game's over with, it's the weirdest thing, right? Like you try to kill each other, you go on the ice, have a beer together, and everything's forgotten pretty quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best game on earth.
Yep. It is. Obviously, I'm prejudiced, but I like you guys are doing a coaching, which thank you for your coaching because you make a huge difference with kids' lives, like teaching them how to fight through things. They can't do it when they start, and then they realize they can do things. And my son is the same way. He's done very well in life. He's 35 now. Actually, I might be a grandfather right around the same time. The game.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's me too, because they're due, and he lives over by Rye Playland. I might just go from the game over to the hospital. But he's learned. Both my sons did. They've been very successful in life, and the big thing they've learned is if they don't know how to do it right now, they'll figure out how to do it right. And I think that's one of the big things to get from hockey. So
yeah.
All right, one more time. April 11th, 6 o'clock, Rye Playland, Battle of the Badges, fire department against the police department. Colton Orr and I will definitely be there. We're pretty sure Colton Orr.
Yeah, you're really putting him on the spot here, Keith. He'd mentioned it, and now
Yeah,
You know?
I guess you know what? I've been kind of nice too. I should just say, listen, he is going to be there, right? Like, he's a scary dude too, man. You guys,
Yeah.
Scott, you watch old fights at Colton Nora?
Oh yeah, I love all that stuff. Don Cherry stuff. I had all the videos growing up, all the tapes. So love that stuff.
Colton Nora, people that don't know, when he fought, he was a great team guy and he was a good player too, but he was known for his fighting. And when he fought, somebody was going down, right? It was like somebody was getting a concussion, either he was or somebody else was. We did I didn't know him that well. It's probably 12 years ago, whatever. We had an event in the city. It was like like a game show event with the current Rangers and then a couple of alumni guys, myself on one side, Colton was on the other. And we didn't know each other. And they bring me there because I'm a smart ass. I'm always starting trouble and everything. And I said something about him, picking on him. And I thought he knew I was joking, but he didn't know me that well. And we're up on stage and he said something to me like, you say that to me again, I'm going to knock you out. Like, I was like, he didn't, it was that kind of stuff. And he was not joking around either. So now we're buddies now. So he knows my stupid sense of humor. But when he said that, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Love that.
Yeah. So just, the fire department you don't have anybody from outside jobs, right, Scott?
We do have one that might fill in. It depends on, we have 15 that play on our job, but if one doesn't play, like a Nicky Williams from New Rochelle, he's played with us since he's been on the job almost 20 years. So he'll fill. He's the only guy that fills in. Yeah.
Yeah. So Scott and I took it over. Was that your first year? 23?
I got on 20, but yeah, the first game, I think this is my 4th or 5th year playing. So yeah, 22 maybe. 2 might sound right. So
Scotty and I kind of took the reins from our jobs. We're actually in the process of kind of passing them on to somebody else. It's a lot. A lot goes into it. Sure. The fire department, like you said, he's got 15 players, excuse me, just from the fire department. Unfortunately, at the police department, we don't do a good enough job recruiting for hockey. We need to start recruiting more hockey players. Yeah. So we only have, from the White Plains Police Department, we only have, I want to say 6 or 7 skaters. So then what we did with Scott and I, we lost Scotty there for a second.
Yeah. Sorry. I lost
there he is. So they, a couple of years ago, we made an agreement, because we used to have to bring in outside players. So we would just bring in some civilians and some, as to not bring in real ringers, we made an agreement a couple of years ago that anybody that was coming in from the outside had to be a current or retired police officer. So we do have players playing from Tarrytown, NYPD. None of their current players from NYPD. He's a retired player from NYPD. Right. So we, but we're all cops on the ice.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Again, one more time to make sure everybody has it. April 11th, 6 o'clock at Rye Playland. Battle of the Badges. Fun event. I loved it last year. It was a great time. It is all about me. So when you get there, make sure you come by. And Colton, if anybody can reach out to Colton Orr, if you follow him on Facebook or whatever, make sure you reach out and just thank him for coming. Make sure he knows he is definitely coming. He doesn't have, man, I'm really putting my life on the line.
Yeah, here, you might get a knock on your door soon.
You guys might be squaring off with the family dropping the puck.
You know what? It's funny. I watched my old tapes on video, and I could fight. I was okay. But it was fun. Like, you fight a guy that you think you can beat, you're just throwing bombs at him, right? You fight a guy that you're not too sure about, like with Colton, I'd be holding on, right? You make sure you grab the arms and hold on tight. So
yeah.
There would be not too many punches. If I could have my way, if I fought Colton, there'd be not too many fights or punches. Yeah. All right, guys, great to have you on. It's a fun event. Again, just one more time to be sure, April 11th, 6 o'clock, Rye Playland, Battle of the Badges. Great family event. If you have nothing to do with not anything, if you just need something to do on a Saturday night, it's a fun event. Great cause. Ronald McDonald House up in Hudson Valley. So, again, guys, thank you very much for all you do. Again, for your service to the community with your jobs, coaching the kids, sports and everything, and for this event in particular. So, looking forward to being there.
Awesome.
Yeah, Tom. Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Tom.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure. I'll see you guys on April 11th.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll catch up.
All right. Be well, guys.
See ya.